There comes a time in every person's life when the truth becomes unavoidable. Unless you change something you do every single day, nothing in your life will ever change. It's an uncomfortable realization, but it holds the power to transform everything. Stop obsessing over the end game, over the results you think should already be yours. Let go of that fixation and instead shift your focus to the habits, the small, repetitive actions you take daily without fail. These are the bricks that build greatness. World-class results aren't magical or sudden. They're the echoes of disciplined habits, forged in the quiet moments, repeated over and over in the dark, until they carve out something extraordinary. If you want greatness, stop wishing for it. Build it, brick by brick, habit by habit, sacrifice by sacrifice. It won't come overnight. It will demand patience and persistence, but it will come if you remain relentless. Taking responsibility for your life is the foundation of this process. No one is coming to save you. No one will pull you out of the pit and set you free. That is your job and yours alone. It's a harsh truth, but within it lies incredible power. You are your own hero, and you are your only chance. Taking full ownership of your existence, your choices, and your circumstances is the most powerful decision you will ever make. Yes, it is hard. The pain of facing yourself, of acknowledging what needs to change, can feel unbearable. But the agony of doing nothing, of staying the same, will always be worse than the pain of doing something. Most people avoid this truth. They dodge responsibility, preferring to blame others, complain about their circumstances, or sit in misery and call it fate. Don't be like most people. Be the one who acts. Be the one who steps into the fire instead of running from it. The world doesn't reward those who wait. It rewards those who take action. Fear is inevitable, but let your fear of regret outweigh your fear of failure. Failure, after all, is not the enemy. The only true failure is never trying, never taking the risk, never fighting for your dreams. A life unlived, a life filled with what-ifs, is a far greater tragedy than any mistake you might make along the way. Your life is short, fleeting, and fragile. Blink, and it's gone. Yet most of us live as if time is endless. Deep down, we know it's not. Every moment you waste is a moment you'll never get back, and tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. Today is all you have, so stop wasting it. Stop waiting for a perfect opportunity. Stop waiting for permission. Start now. Success doesn't come from grand, fleeting efforts. It's not glamorous, and it doesn't strike like lightning. It's the grind, the mundane, the repetition that most people give up on. Extraordinary results come from repeating ordinary actions over an extraordinary amount of time. If you can't endure the tedious, you'll never taste the extraordinary. To create space for growth, you must cut away the meaningless clutter in your life. Stop filling your calendar, your mind, and your time with distractions. If you want your life to change, you must make room for it to happen. Look at the areas of your life you've been neglecting or avoiding. Confront your weaknesses and flaws. It's not the easy work that will transform you. It's the brutal, honest examination of yourself. The truth can be ugly, but only by facing it can you rise above it. Every excuse, every distraction, every false comfort you cling to is holding you back from the life you're meant to live. Clear it all out and make room for purpose. Understand that even with the best plans and the strongest intentions, things will go wrong. Life will break you down, take you to your knees, and rip apart the dreams you thought were certain. But that's where the truth lies, in the ruins, in the aftermath. Every great triumph is born from 1,000 defeats. It's not the fall that defines you, but how you rise again. What you learn from the wreckage will shape your future. The pain of failure is a crucible. It burns away what is weak and leaves behind what is strong. This is the path to greatness. It's not paved in comfort. It's carved out of hardship, with sweat, blood, and relentless determination. Don't fear failure. Fear regret. Fear becoming a hollow shell of what you could have been. Fear the chains of what-ifs that bind you to mediocrity. Dreams that are left unchased don't just disappear. They haunt you, casting shadows over your life. Look to nature for inspiration. Trees lose their leaves every year, yet they do not die. They stand tall, enduring the storms and the cold, waiting for better days to come. Learn from them. Understand that loss, setbacks, and failures are part of the cycle of growth. Each one is a step forward if you let it be. It's not the absence of obstacles that makes someone strong. It's their ability to endure, adapt, and grow despite them. Let the fear of regret drive you. Let it push you beyond the limits that have held you back. The only competition that matters is the one you have with yourself. Yesterday's you, last month's you, last year's you, that's your only true rival. If you must look at others, do so for inspiration, not comparison. No one else's journey is yours, and no one else's struggles are yours. Stop measuring your success against the false images others present. Instead, dig deep and find your own reason to fight. Every victory over yourself is a step toward true freedom. True power comes not from surpassing others, but from surpassing your own limitations. Life is a journey filled with unknown paths. Embrace the chaos. Surrender to the uncertainty. The world is not predictable, but that's where its beauty lies. Most of the time, the paths that scare us the most are the ones that lead to the greatest rewards. If you stay on the beaten path, you'll get what everyone else gets: mediocrity. But to truly live, you must venture into the darkness, unafraid of what you might find. It is never too late to change course. No matter how far down the wrong road you've gone, no matter how much time you've wasted, you can turn it around. But you must have the courage to be honest about the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. If your habits are leading you away from your dreams, change them. It's never too late to start again. You are the architect of your destiny. No one else can build it for you. Every thought, every action, every moment is a stroke on the canvas of your life. Make it a masterpiece or make it a mess. The choice is yours and yours alone. It's time to step up, to take the brush into your hands, and to start painting a life worth living. Leave the shadows of mediocrity behind. Embrace the grind, the struggle, and the sacrifices required to become the hero of your own story. You have the power to shape your reality, to bend it to your will, but only if you're willing to put in the work. The world will not hand you greatness. You must take it. The time is now. The only person who can make it happen is you. Stop waiting. Stop wishing. Stop hoping. Do the work. Make the change. Become the legend. You will face obstacles. You will feel pain. You will doubt yourself. But that is the price you pay for greatness. There is no easy path, no shortcut. The grind is endless. The struggle is real. But so are the rewards. The satisfaction of knowing you gave everything, that you held nothing back, is worth more than any fleeting pleasure. It's the essence of what it means to be truly alive. You are not put on this earth to be ordinary. You are not made to settle for a life of quiet desperation, of unfulfilled dreams and wasted potential. You were made to rise, to conquer, to push beyond the limits that others have set for you. So rise, face the darkness, embrace the struggle, let it forge you into something unbreakable. The world will not remember those who played it safe, who stayed comfortable. It will remember those who dared, who fought, who bled for something greater. Become the legend. Write your own story in the ink of your sacrifice and the pages of your struggle. Let the world see what you're truly capable of. Let it tremble at the force of your will. The time for excuses is over. The time for action is now. Stand up, step forward. Claim the life waiting for you, the life only you can create. If you're not following Lux King, you're probably never going to see us again. If you are, congratulations, you're growing every day.